And what would you like to see changed about the game in Season 3?
I would like for Capcom to remove throw loops. They removed it in Street Fighter V after a year or two of suffering, so I don't know why they wanted to put us through that again, but we'll take it out third season. That's cool.
Okay. What would you like to see changed about this game going into Season 3?
Oh, I see. One thing I would like to, well, not one thing, but some changes I would like to see in Season 3 would be less damage, especially from level 3s. I think a lot of matches go down to the last round, whereas first and second round don't really matter. It's all about last round, and it's like whoever uses their level 3 first, once they get the opponent down 50%. So the game just becomes really boring, I think, in final round. So I like to see just some damage reduction overall.
Season 3 is coming up for this game. We're getting towards the end of a season.
Yeah.
What would you like to see changed going forward?
I mean, I think, and this is long overdue, that Ken needs some buffs. I've been waiting since Season 1 for Ken to be buffed, and still he's actually been nerfed, which is crazy to me.
It's crazy that he can say this stuff with a straight face. It's crazy that you can say that with a straight face.
This is when they made the EXDP OK nerf, I'm like, bro, what? You just want to kill the character? Is that?
Okay, so putting aside the obvious Ken buffs for a second, any other ideas? Things you'd like to see changed? System mechanics, that sort of stuff?
Oh yeah. I want them to make drivers have a bigger hurt box once activated, so that it's more consistent to check. And this is not gonna happen, but I wish that all those drive rush into suppressor, scissor kick, or whatever type of moves that
the ones that pull your
pull
hurt
back
box
and
back.
really punish counter checks. I think you should just remove them altogether. It shouldn't even be an option. It's already hard to check drive rush without that. It's already hard enough. Some characters, have normals that are extremely hard to stop when they drive rush from a certain range, and then when they can also do cancel it into a special that leads to big damage and retracts the hurt box and all that. I think it's just too much. That's the one thing I want wrong.
What kind of changes are you hoping for in the future for this game?
I think more of a hurt box on drive rush, an extended hurt box on drive rush. Something with perfect parry. We're getting a little bit closer every season, but something more. I don't know what yet, but something more. Something more to nerf perfect parry, because it drives me nuts.
What are you hoping to see changed going forward?
I just want to see the game revamped. I think the game is kind of stale right now. Everyone is doing the same thing everyone does. And I feel like we do need something. I don't necessarily mean a new mechanic or anything, but just the way the mechanics are right now, they need to be reworked and maybe tuned into a different way, work in a different way. I'm tired of the low forward drive rush meta and the drive rush in the neutral and all of that. I feel like there needs to be some sort of a change which makes drive rush maybe a bit more riskier. Low forward drive rush meta isn't that strong anymore. And I also would like to see drive bars maybe get a slower rate, a fresh slower. So for example, if you use a crouch medium kick to drive rush, you're entered into a penalty state where, I know that exists right now, but that only applies as long as you're doing the combo, right? It doesn't regain, but I want it to be extended. So if you do drive rush, medium kick drive rush into throw, I don't want the bars to start refreshing right away. I want it to stay there for a bit, so you have to think before using the drive rush, low drive rush. But I just want to see the game revamped, reworked, and maybe function in a different way, because currently the game has been the same since Season 1, and I would like it to be different.
What would you like to see changed going forward?
Bison nerfed, for sure. And universal change to the throw loop. I think throw loop should be nerfed. But I think characters with no throw loop should be nerfed too, because without throw loop, these characters will be more broken. For example, Kyle, Chun-Li, they'll be even more broken. That, and I want to say drive reversal, make it safe or faster, but then dancing will be so broken. So I'm gonna think about that.
Yeah, maybe Dasman Guile, maybe?
Yeah.
What are you hoping to see changed about the game in Season 3?
Actually, I think the game is in a great shape right now. I would like to see the format change first, going from first to 2 to first to 3, maybe in official tournaments. And also in terms of place of gameplay inside of the game, I think the drive rush is still a little bit too strong right now. It could be toned down either by giving it a bigger box, easier to check it, or maybe adding more time until you can press a button or something like that, or punish counter if you check it or something. I think it still needs to be toned down a little bit, yeah.
So Season 3 is on the horizon. What would you like to see changed about the game going forward?
They just need to, they need to make the characters play different. All these characters play the same, man. I'm telling you, all the YouTube hate comments, I'm waiting for it, bro. Write all your shit, but every character plays the same, bro.
But like, what specifically though? How would you like to see that change though, other than just make things more different? You know?
Maybe like change ways to use the drive meter, or maybe have like different loadouts with the drive meter. I think they could do something like, give Akuma 8k health, but give him like 8 drive bars.
Okay, I can definitely get behind the Akuma nerfs, 100%.
Yeah, do something fun like that.
Season 3 is coming soon.
Yeah.
What would you like to see changed about the game?
Change. Many people say about throw loop have to delete it. We have to delete in the future, but I think if no throw loop, we have to change about perfect parry system. I think perfect parry is very strong in this game. No throw loop, just defensive style is too much strong. I think so. I'm not sure. I think now okay in the game system, but some character got buff or up, make game more great.
What kind of changes would you like to see come to the game in Season 3?
I'll say something that's very controversial, but at the same time, on top level players, I think it's not. Troll loops should be gone from the game. I think if you adjust parry to make it a little bit less broken, like maybe more downtime when you do it, maybe a bigger reward, even more damage, or more drive meter when you do throw loop, I think throw loops being out of the game should be fine. Or even if I throw your parry, then it's a throw loop. If I don't, then it's not. Maybe something like that. But overall, I'm kind of tired of just like doing that RPS over and over and over. I feel like the game should be more controllable. And yeah, I think like if you do that, and if drive rush maybe interacts better with the opponent's inputs and doesn't eat them, I think this game will be insane.
And with Season 3 on the horizon, what kind of changes would you like to see come to the game?
That's a lot of, there's a lot of answers to that question, but I guess like to keep it simple, probably what most people have talked about before, drive rush and perfect parry being changed, drive rush being punish counter state if you hit them during the drive rush, and also having a wider hurt box to make it easier to check. Perfect parry, it's so many ways you can change it. A lot of people lately I feel like have talked about like no flash, maybe even on normal, like no freeze, no freeze flash, right? I think that'd be interesting, except on special moves. Special moves, I could see it being the same, because I feel like that's where like it takes the most skill, like a dragon lash, right? But normal is kind of too many variables. It kind of makes it random.
Okay. What kind of changes would you like to see made to the game for Season 3?
Oh, there's I forget who said that. I pretty agree with that. Like, if we drive rush, we cannot special move. Yeah, because if the opponent got to actually stop the rush, he should be success to stop the rush. It's not like, oh, I do a special move and I change my speed and you got punish counter. It's not making sense.
Yeah, no more Bison doing drive rush into scissors to...
Yeah, even though I think it's good, but there's one character could still do that if reaching like that is Luke. Yeah, so I don't know, but overall I think you could not like doing special moves on the rush. Maybe some combination would be a little bit bad, like we lost some combo, but for the balance I think that's better.
And so Season 3 is coming soon. What kind of changes would you like to see happen to the game?
For Season 3, I would like more characters. I would like it, I would like more characters pretty soon. And I would like to see them change a bit patch the game, and also like a bigger hurt box on drivers.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it would be easier to check them, no? I think that would be kind of good. Yeah, so I have a confidence that season 3 is going to be pretty good.
What would you like to see changed about the game in season 3?
Maybe I don't think they will nerf True Loop, but I only hope they will increase damage, because for me in this game damage are too high, so maybe increase damage a little bit.